waiting.
All right, par 5. I think the toughest thing about this hole is if we can get the ball out in the fairway with our driver, it sets us up for the rest of the hole. Then we can either go for it in 2 or have the option of laying it up to a yardage we feel most comfortable to get it on the green and make a birdie. But we got red stakes, hazard left, bushes left. There's a little bit more room, right? You can see it'll kick left, but if you go across that cart path or hit that cart path, it's up in the bushes, so you got to be careful. Picking a spot down that fairway in the right-hand side would be great. You usually hit a little draw, so picking that yellow sign out there to aim at is a good line. With your little draw, you should be in good shape.
Okay. If I'm gonna miss, where's a good?
You know what? I'd rather have you on this side of the tee box too, just a little bit more, maybe right here.
Why is that?
It opens up this fairway. If you're gonna hit your draw, and it just opens up the whole fairway. When you get over here, all of a sudden, if you're aiming right, then you've got less room right, correct? Okay.
Wow. Perfect.
That's a good one.
Do you visualize your shot, Dave?
Yeah, I do.
He is an animal. And in order to conquer him, I have to think like an animal, and whenever possible, to look like one. See me?
Okay. Perfect. So for your most lofted wedge, what's a nice smooth L wedge for you? What's the yard?
That's 65, 70 yards.
Right, 65. We have 265 to the hole. So we got 2 options. We can go for it, but the ball's above your feet. It's a difficult shot. We got trouble left, trouble right. If you hit something 200 yards, then you have that perfect little L wedge for yourself. So what club do you have 200 yards? By the way, that 200-yard club will put you right on the plateau, 65 yards. So you're not hitting on an upslope. So what club would be 200 yards for you?
6 or 7. Probably.
Yeah, okay. It's a good idea to take just one extra practice swing when the ball's at below.
Well, we're waiting.
Or above your feet to get used to that. When I got the ball above my feet, I choked down just a little bit.
Okay.
And then my aiming point, come on back here for a second. Because the ball's above your feet, the toe gets up in the air, the iron likes to pull the ball a little bit. So your aiming point, although we have trouble right, it's got to be a little bit closer to that cart path. So with a normal plain golf swing, it will make that ball work. Choke down just a little bit. Aim a little bit more right, not too much with the feet, just a little bit. So your feet, look where your feet are aimed. Way over here, right? Okay. And you almost swung back to the left and the club got out a little bit, and that's why you caught it off the heel. Okay. Try another.
Worst looking hat I ever saw. Well, you buy a hat like this, I'll bet you get a free bowl of soup, huh? Oh, it looks good on you, though.
So I got about 100, 105.
100 yards, there's a little help behind us. Can you feel the wind?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to help you out a little bit, but it's a little uphill, so I think they cross each other out, so it's going to play the actual yardage.
Okay.
Remember, with a wedge in your hand, I want a little bit more weight left. We really want to descend on the golf ball.
Okay.
To start, let's say 55, 45. 55 on the left, 45 on the right. Okay. You're going to keep it there on the way back. We don't want to sway off that ball. We're going to stay right on top of it, and then you're going to add weight, and you make a good pivot through the ball. Okay. That's going to help us hit ball first. Okay.
I struggle with my wedges.
Right.
That move seems like it would get under it. Hit these fat little flop shots almost.
Yeah, you mean keeping your weight left?
Yeah. So
take a look where you are right now, though. You want to play the ball right in the middle of your stance. And if you look right now, if I draw a line, that's too far forward. See how close that is?
Okay.
Yep. So even more. right in the middle. There you go. So now you're in the middle of your stance. Your feet are pointing a little right, so get going a little bit more. Perfect, okay? Now bump a little weight left. Back off and give me one practice swing. Keep that weight left. Good. Okay. Good tempo. A little quick coming through. It wasn't fat. But we want to control your distances with your wedges a little bit more. And that was real fast and real hard.
Yeah.
We want to stay a little bit more smooth. We never want to hit our wedges hard. We want to keep them a little bit more in control.
Finesse. Okay. Cool.
No luck?
Yeah.